This afternoon, I came to brief His Excellency the First Vice President Riek Machar on the issues that have been happening within this week, and particularly, as you know, we've had the forces of, or rather the mechanisms represented from the IO that have suspended their participation. We came to discuss these issues with His Excellency the Vice President. We had a lengthy discussion regarding the way forward on all these things. And as you may recall, I had called a meeting this morning with all the mechanisms to discuss the way forward on this. I had a meeting this morning with the mechanisms in my office, and we discussed at length with the mechanisms. They all agreed that it is important that we maintain this process. They also agreed that they are focused on the implementation of the agreement, and particularly the mechanisms themselves. They are ready to be able to work together with all the others. And also, I was also able to engage the First Vice President also in regard to the mechanisms that are from the IO, and we discussed at length on the way forward. His Excellency is very much also committed to peace and also to having these mechanisms to come back to work. However, there is need for us to focus on those critical issues that made these forces not to be, rather these forces, these mechanisms to be removed or to be suspended from working with the others. We discussed these issues with the First Vice President, and we agreed that there is need for more efforts in regard to addressing those issues that have been brought about, and we are engaged to ensure that we look into all those issues that were brought out. It is so important to mention that also that they are also committed to ensure that they also remain seized on the matter of the implementation of the agreement, and also that the forces that are engaged in skirmishes out there, we think that it is important that we focus on the peace process and the implementation of the agreement, and particularly on the unification of forces, which is more critical. And we call upon them that they should be able to focus themselves on what is important. And all those commanders, we appeal to them that it's important they focus and be able to agree to do what is right. And what is right is to unify